What is up? Gear Squad, Chain Gear here, bringing another video, and today I want to talk about Battle Royale. Specifically, I want to talk about Blackout, which is the Battle Royale mode for Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I'm really excited for this game. A lot of people are not excited about it because they got rid of the campaign, or maybe they're not a huge fan of Battle Royale, and that's fine, but I am actually really excited for this. I'm okay with putting down the $60 on this game, and we're going to talk about that at length, but I want to talk to you guys about the Battle Royale mode. That's really what this conversation is going to be about, and I want to stop the video here already and just ask you guys, in the comment section down below, let me know, are you guys interested in this at all? Are you guys interested in Blackout? Will you be playing it? Are you going to stop playing Fortnite, PUBG, H1Z1 to play Blackout? I know I plan on playing it, but I wanted to know what you guys think as well. This will also kind of inform me, should I even make content about this? Are you guys going to be interested in me possibly streaming it? Things like that. So let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment section below. But let's go ahead and talk about Blackout. Blackout is really, really interesting. First of all, it is Call of Duty. It's Call of Duty, and you just add in all of the classic, PUBG, Fortnite, H1Z1 style Battle Royale aspects of it. Now, it doesn't have building and stuff like that like Fortnite, and it's way more akin to the classic, PUBG, H1Z1, where you're driving around in vehicles, you're running around, you have the field that's coming in, ever encroaching into the center, and you got to kill your way to the top. So I'm really excited about this because it gives us that classic Call of Duty gun feel, which I do really kind of, I do feel like is one of the better gun systems in a game. But, it's not going to add anything, intensely new, at least not yet. And that's something I'm interested in. It does have the Call of Duty perks. You can use them a little bit differently. It doesn't have levels of guns. So instead of having you get a green gun, and then you get a blue gun, and then you get a purple one, and then you get a gold gun, they don't have that. They don't have levels. They just have the guns that are in the game. And you kind of decide which gun works best for you. They have attachments that you can pick up. They have health. They do have armor, which apparently makes a big difference if you have armor or not. But outside of that, it's pretty normal. They also have zombies in the game. So there are places where you'll see a pillar of light, and that means zombies have spawned. And there are other places, I believe, that they spawn as well. So I'm excited for this game, but a lot of people ask, is Blackout going to overtake the king, which is Fortnite? Is it even going to overtake, games that already exist, like H1Z1, like PUBG? And that's really the big question. So let's go ahead and dive into this. And remember, I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. The biggest thing for me is that 100% Call of Duty Blackout will take over. It will definitely take over both H1Z1, which is a joke, and PUBG. It's going to take over both of those games because they're bad. Look. A lot of people like those games, but they're not optimized. They're not good. They're not well-made games. In terms of the design of those games, yes, spot on. But technically, no. These are whack games. H1Z1 is an older game that had been in development for a long time, so it was already in dev hell. And then when it got out, it felt like it was like some old PS2 game or something like that. So there was already something weird about that. But even after that, when we take a look at a game like PUBG, for example, not H1Z1, PUBG is a newer type of Battle Royale game, but that game also just doesn't feel great. That game just has issues. The shooting is way better than Fortnite, which we'll get to, but it just has issues, specifically on console. It's got some bad issues. So I definitely think it's going to beat those two games. Let me know if you guys think I'm wrong there, but I definitely think it's going to overtake those two games. And if I were either of those companies, I would be worried. Now, for Fortnite, I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to be able to overtake Fortnite. I don't think it's going to overtake Fortnite, and that's because, number one, Fortnite is free. H1Z1 is free, but it's not a good game. Again, technically, it's not a good game. It has a fun factor to it. I'm not trying to trash your guys' game, but otherwise, it's not a technically sound game. Fortnite is. Now, I don't like its gun mechanics. I've said that many, many times. I do not like Fortnite's gun mechanics, and I definitely think even PUBG and H1Z1 have it beat there. But it definitely feels a lot better in terms of its movement. Its graphics are better, which is really weird because it's cartoony, but it has better graphics than both of those games. The building mechanic adds a whole different layer to the game. I honestly think that Fortnite and Call of Duty are, to me, like Grand Theft Auto and Saints Row. Now, if you guys don't know these games, you probably know Grand Theft Auto, but Saints Row and Grand Theft Auto were very, very similar games. Saints Row is an open world third-person shooter that has to do with gangs and stuff like that, just like the older, GTA, the older Grand Theft Autos. But what happened was they really split. And Grand Theft Auto kind of still went down this more serious, still satirical route, whereas Saints Row really went more towards this parody route. Saints Row was like, let's just mess with it. Let's do crazy stuff. And I think that Fortnite and Call of Duty Blackout are kind of going to be masters of their own domain. Fortnite's going to go down this route where they're like, let's just do crazy things. Let's add building. Let's add all of this other stuff. Let's add a giant cube in the middle of the game. Let's add Thanos in the middle of the game. Let's do all of these things. I don't think you're going to see that from Call of Duty. I think from Call of Duty, you're going to see, let's add new weapons, let's add new game modes. Let's try new events and things like that. I don't think you're going to see the same thing. Another thing that I want to mention is that Epic has never really done this before. This is the first time that Epic is, outside of Paragon, and we saw how that went, they've never really owned a live service before. Activision has definitely owned live services before. Let's just take a look at Destiny, which has definitely had some issues, but it's had some issues, which means Activision knows that they can kind of rely on that. Activision also owns Blizzard. Blizzard owns Overwatch. These guys know how to make games as services, and Battle Royale lives and dies off of its services. So I think that you're going to see a king and a queen here. I think you're going to see the classic, I think you're going to see the classic Battle Royale be taken over by Call of Duty Blackout. Now, the pricing is going to be an issue, but it's never been an issue in terms of normal sales anyway when it comes to Call of Duty. So I don't think we're going to see a huge issue there. And I think you're going to see people who want to take the Battle Royale genre more seriously all flock to that game. And people who don't, they're going to stay with Fortnite. So you're going to have kids playing it on their phones. You're going to have adults playing it on their phones. I shouldn't have said that. I apologize. You're going to see people playing it on their consoles, their PC, whatever. And then you're going to see people who are playing, serious and non-serious Call of Duty on all those devices as well outside of phones. And I think it'll just be a different breed on both the games. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, that's really all I wanted to do is kind of put my opinion out there. I want to know your guys' opinion. Please let me know in the comment section below. Guys, I'm really excited for this game. Sorry I can't make, better videos on, my computer or anything like that. The only thing I have is this little tiny Chromebook down here, but that's about it. So anyway, thank you so much. I hope to see you guys online. And of course, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.